I'm Eric Singer, Gazette.com. The roar of a Pikes Peak piece of auto history is being heard once more. The Broadmoor Special, also known as the Yellow Devil, is ready to rumble up Pikes Peak again. This beauty is just in time for the 100th Pikes Peak International Hill Climb of 2016. We were there as it was towed out of the Broadmoor Auto Museum to be rehabbed and race ready. We're back now for its triumphant return. Video journalist A.J. Kievenaar watches as this kitten purrs again.
I think the car is going to be great. We've had it out running it several times. We're going to have it on the mountain on June 10th for a test, for altitude testing, for carburation. And we expect by race day it'll run just like it ran in 1980. You never know what you're going to get until you get started. And for example, we found out that the radiator needed to be recored as well as the fuel tank needed to be completely rebuilt. So we tried to give ourselves enough time that we had a full year to actually work on the car.
It means the world, not only to the race itself. Obviously, Penrose started the race in 1916 after building a toll road to the top of Pikes Peak. When he built the Broadmoor in 1918 for $3 million, he bought a whole fleet of Pierce Arrow touring cars. He started the first car tourism business. Well, in 1922, he had his favorite Pierce Arrow turned into the race car behind us. It raced for between 1922 and 1932. It did skip 2 years, so out of the total 8 years, it placed fourth twice, and it did finish every year that it ran, which was a pretty neat feat in itself.
It's really something to be connected with Spencer Penrose like that. This being his car and everything, it's really been fun. It's been a challenge, but it's really been neat to be able to do it, and I'm sure he'd like to see it run again.
It's truly magical. It really is. And this being such an important year, the 100th anniversary of the race, is just so huge. And to see this motor up the side of the mountain there, history repeating itself many, many years later, it's going to be so cool.
Very unusual to have a car survive this long as a race car, and to have it in original condition and a survivor and able to run is very, very unique and very rare.
And at the time it seemed like we could never make it with all that rust in there, but we managed to get all that out with wires and magnets, and it seems to be good now.
It's an incredible car because it was Spencer Penrose's own personal car that was made into a race car. It's run 6 times on Pikes Peak, and Spencer Penrose built the Pikes Peak Highway. So having this car back, restored in brand new condition to run the 100th anniversary race this year is going to be very, very special.
If former Broadmoor Hotel owner Spencer Penrose were alive today, he would be proud to see his Yellow Devil back on the mountain again. Eric Singer, Gazette.com.